June of 2012, I'd gone home to visit my family and ended up in the hospital with a gallbladder attack. Now, I knew this was coming. I'd been very unhealthy for years and I'd been struggling with many symptoms. So let me cover the progression to my diagnosis. 6 months of antibiotics to get rid of tonsillitis when I was 16, which was really undiagnosed Epstein-Barr virus, severe allergies for 30 years, heart palpitations, brain fog, muscle cramping, weird skin rashes, and weight loss in my 30s, weight gain, blood sugar issues, mood swings, complete lack of energy in my 40s. After I ended up in the hospital, I refused to let them take my gallbladder. They did discover that my hemoglobin was only 60% of what it should be. I didn't really know what that meant at that time. When I got home, I was back in the doctor's office and they explained what that meant. My stores of iron had been emptied. They needed to operate on me due to some significant monthly issues, but they couldn't do the operation because they were afraid I might have a heart attack or a stroke. So all the antibiotics I'd been on after the gallbladder attack had caused a full body yeast infection and I couldn't get rid of it. UTIs were also becoming a big issue. I was so sick and tired of not being in control of my life. I cleaned up. I completely changed my eating, which included a 3-month Candida protocol to get rid of the yeast. Finally, I was starting to feel better, and I found it amazing what diet alone could do for me. At one point, I was talking with my doctor about a friend of mine and her hormone issues when we decided it might be a good idea to check mine. During the review of the results, I discovered that I had Hashimoto's thyroiditis, which is an autoimmune disease. It answered so many questions for me, and almost in that moment, I found my passion. I knew I couldn't be the only one struggling for decades without answers. The reality is the answer isn't at the doctor's office for most people. The answer is in the lifestyle changes, in the food we eat, and the way we sleep and exercise and manage our stress. It's simple, but most people don't understand this. They're looking for answers in their doctor's office and getting little to no help. And it becomes the definition of insanity. Taking pills to help, but it doesn't. So you go back to the same place that gave you the pills that didn't work in the first place, to try more pills that don't work. And it's costing you a fortune. So if you have or are spending time at the doctor's office trying to figure out why you don't feel like yourself, knowing something's wrong, but they keep telling you you're fine, maybe it's time to stop. I've turned my life around and you can too. If you're ready to stop living the definition of insanity, you are absolutely in the right place. You don't have to continue living that way anymore. What does it take? Email me, call me, tell me what your struggles are. I'm here to listen, to help you find the best way to put you back in the driver's seat of your health. Don't wait one more day. My contact information is below. I'm ready to chat if you are. Contact me today.